Hello there and welcome to TVB Pearl's weekly look at the Dutch football scene. We'll start off in Arnhem with Vitesse against NAC Breda. Vitesse in the black and yellow tops. And Vitesse at the moment sitting in 10th place in the Dutch league. 22,000 spectators here at the Helrodome, the home ground of Vitesse, and a chance here for NAC Breda to go 1-0 up. And a clinical finish. Peter Balade puts this one away after a silly pass back toward his keeper by none other than Theo Jansen, the Vitesse skipper. A very uncharacteristic mistake by Jansen. So NAC Breda are away and doing very well in the Dutch league under new coach Ernie Brands. NAC Breda at the moment up in the top 6, and that one will roll all the way over the line. And terrible confusion here between keeper and defender as NAC Breda get their second. Remco van der Schaaf popping in an own goal. Look at that, van der Schaaf chasing and too late. And an absolutely stunned Piet Velhuisen in the Vitesse goalmouth, looking at his defender, saying, "What were you doing?" So an own goal on 16 minutes, and van der Schaaf not the most popular man on the field at the moment. So a change. Off comes Yasser Takak, and he is replaced by Magrashvili. Vitesse back on the charge. Oh, and that's popped through so easily by Cloudemir. And it was Magrashvili who set him up. So an instant impact by the sub. And Cloudemir, the number 8, brings the score back to 2-1. And there was more than a hit of offside there as well, as it was just heeled back acutely by Magrashvili. NAC Breda, though, keeping up this pressure. And there's Remco van der Schaaf, the man who let the goal in before. An own goal, in fact. NAC Breda looking to make this scoreline 3-1. Oh, and that is an incredibly dramatic goal. Roger Mulhoek scores with a little help from Patrick Zwanswijk. And that is 3-1. NAC Breda, the surprise form team this season, pushing for second place, in a battle for second place, in fact. Currently third. And that really was an unorthodox but brilliant finish. Into the second half, and Vitesse looking to put a smile back on Ad de Mos's face, their coach. Theo Jansen. No, unlucky. Jansen nearly putting it in first time, but Santi Kolk makes no mistake. Santi Kolk, the Finnish veteran, scores on 52 minutes. And Vitesse now just one goal behind. Took a deflection off a couple of NAC Breda players, in fact. Remco van der Schaaf pops it forward. Back from Magrashvili. Van der Schaaf. Oh, and Vitesse now have opened them up nicely, and a chance to make it 3-3. Santi Kolk doesn't make a mistake on 57 minutes. With a bit of an inspirational burst there from Mads Jonker. Mads Jonker put it in the path of Kolk. And that's 3-all. Well, they were down 2-0 at one stage. They're also down 1-3. Powerful shot with a bit of a clumsy-looking stop. The score stays at 3-all, and time is up. So Vitesse come back from the brink here at home to salvage a point against NAC Breda. Next up, we're in Frisian territory, where Head and Veen, the home side, and the blue and white take on Rode AC. Rode AC in the dark strip and looking to get an early opener here. And Roland Lamar gets things going, and Tiote helped him out there, but it was a pretty solid effort from Roland Lamar. And Gertjan Verbeek, the Head and Veen coach, not happy at all, despite the fact that he had 4 men spread out there, but they were just a little slow off the mark, and Lamar just popping it off the outside of his left foot. Nice finish. Christian Grindheim had a bit of a tug on his shirt and then thought better of it. And you see surging back again, straight to Rob van Dijk in the Head and Veen goal. Solid tackle. Lamar punts that one forward and sets up Matondo. Yula Matondo scores on 27 minutes. Roland Lamar set him up. And Rode AC, who are only just in the top half of the table, will very much appreciate the 3 points if they can hold on here. Head and Veen in equal third at the moment. Now starting to settle in and enjoy a bit of possession. And a dangerous moment, an open goal, and they don't muck it up. Michael Bradley from Princeton in New Jersey scores on 34 minutes. Michael Bradley currently sitting in 6th place in the goal-scoring charts in Holland at the moment. He's been a real find for Head and Veen this season. Came over last summer, direct from the Major League in the US. It's his first season in Europe, and he's making it a big one. This is Hadouar with the cross, and it's in! Oh, that looked like it was going wide. It curled in at the last second, and William Jansen will take credit for that on 37 minutes. It was a classy strike from the spot by Hadouar, but Jansen had the last touch up for it, just put enough edge on it to get it in, because it certainly wasn't to start with. So Rode AC leading Head and Veen at home 3-1. Head and Veen, though, look to get back. And Paulo Henrique, the young Brazilian who came over as a backup for Alfonso Alves, who's since gone to Middlesbrough, and scored a hat-trick in only his 2nd game, is back on form. Nice finish by the 19-year-old Paulo Henrique on 47 minutes. Brings the score back to 2-3. It's the snow, as you can see there, through the fine lens, coming down here in Head and Veen. Bit of a handball there as they try and poke that one through. Head and Veen continue the pressure here, and just flipping it over the hand of the keeper, Roy Beeren scores on 51 minutes for a 3-all scoreline. What a comeback by Head and Veen after being down 2-0 at one stage. There's Pamadou Carr, the fiery central defender for Rode AC. And more often than not finds himself not only in trouble with the referee, but also with his own players. So Pamadou Carr was way behind everything that was happening there from the very beginning. Head and Veen looking to finish this match with the full 3 points. They've had really a remarkable comeback, and that is an even better one. Michael Bradley makes it 4-3 on 61 minutes. A very popular man here at one of the most popular supported football teams in Holland. Small town, but Head and Veen always managed to fill their stadium. 25,000 spectators. Well, the hands were up for offside. And there was certainly a strong argument to say that Michael Bradley was, but Heerenveen and Gudjon Verbeek very happy to take home the 3 points. Next up, we're in Eindhoven, where the reigning champions and league leaders, PSV, take on Groningen. Groningen in the green tops. And PSV pressuring from the outset, and a wonderful flying header from Jefferson Farfan. Peruvian got down well to that one. He hasn't really been at full fitness this season, but he is back to his best now. Groningen up in the top half of the table, just skirting that one past Gomez in goal. 33,000 spectators here at the Philips Stadium. Ibrahim Afellay, shadowed there by Harei. Jan Kronkamp looking to finish. So, Groningen pretty tight in defence so far. Taking a huge crack at that one was the defender Salcido. Not often you see the Mexican up that far, taking a swipe at goal. Farfan tries to put himself through. It's fallen for Danny Kovermans. Instead, he's not going to miss from there. Kovermans makes it 1-0 on 32 minutes. And that will go some of the way, hopefully, to putting a little more breathing space between PSV and Ajax. PSV just 4 points clear of the second place Amsterdam club. And they certainly will not want to lose here. And proof there that Danny Kovermans was indeed onside as he got that one past Brian van Loo, the Groningen keeper. It all started off with Timmy Simons, though. A nice finish from Kovermans as they start the second half. Farfan plays it back. Timmy Simons lets it run through. Afellay gets a bit of a knock. Kovermans playing it round as well. Bakal. Utman Bakal takes a shot himself. Oh, it's run all the way through. Utman Bakal makes it 2-0. Thanks to a silly error by Brian van Loo. Just basically mishandled the ball. He knows it. Here's Bakal. He saw the narrowest of gaps. Look at that. Danny Kovermans thought he'd just let it run through, and lucky for him as well that the keeper would make such a howler. There's Ron Jans, the Groningen coach. So not much time left for Groningen to do much at all here, and they haven't had that much possession either. There's Bakal. Picks himself up. Jefferson Farfan now. Looking for Timmy Simons, who gets it off to Danny Kovermans for the third goal of the match. It's all PSV. So you've got to think on 84 minutes that will be a game, set and match for the reigning champions. Easy finish for Kovermans, his second goal. And that will put him up to sixth place in the goal scoring charts with 12 goals so far this season. Jefferson Farfan gets a knock in the back. And perhaps a bit of play acting there from Goran Lovre, the Croatian, who caused that little spill. Gave Farfan a big nudge in the back and caught his head on the way through as well. So some self-inflicted wounds there, but Farfan still not looking great. and that's how it finishes. So in round 30, PSV stay well on top, depending on the result of the Ajax match. And not good news, though, for Farfan.